Hi, I'm John Trincoso, and today we're going to be diving into the retirement planning for medical professionals. We're going to be specifically talking about cash balance plans and how they can be a game changer for doctors, dentists, and other healthcare workers looking to maximize their retirement savings. If you're a lawyer, accountant, business owner, don't worry, this can apply to you, so stay tuned. So first and foremost, doctors face a very unique set of circumstances. They have very high incomes, but probably started later in life because of their extra schooling, residency, student loan debts. So this really makes all these catch-up retirement strategies like the cash balance plans extraordinarily important. So what is a cash balance plan? So jargon alert, it's a type of defined benefits plan that works like a hybrid between a traditional pension and a 401k. That is a mouthful. So the key difference is that it's an employer-sponsored plan and contributions are based on a set of formula instead of market performance. And this actually provides more predictable retirement outcome. Think of cash benefit plans as a hybrid between your grandpa's pension plan and your 401k. So first, let's talk about the tax savings that cash balance plans provide and ways in which you can keep Uncle Sam out of your pocket. So a cash balance plan has a high contribution limit. So just like your 401k, this can supercharge your tax savings, but you're actually able to do more than with a 401k. So as an example, a doctor that's saving $200,000 a year in a cash balance plan can save $74,000 in taxes. So whereas your contribution limit for your 401k is going to be $23,000, maybe $74,000 if you're maximizing it, if you're of age and all these sorts of things. Whereas a cash balance plan, you can contribute over $200,000 per year. So lots of accelerated benefits. This is especially true if you're an older professional who's nearing retirement and you really need to supercharge your cash balance plan. You really need to supercharge your retirement savings. When you sell or you leave your practice, you might be thinking, what happens to my cash balance plan? And the nice thing is that you're going to be able to roll it over to an IRA. There's going to be no taxable consequences. Additionally, these plans are employer funded, which is great news for self-employed doctors and those who are in private practice. So there's lots of advantages to these. You're going to save tax, it's going to be flexible, and it's going to be available to those self-employed docs and private practitioners. So let's look at a real world hypothetical example. So let's take Dr. Smith. He's 55 years old. He contributes about $200,000 a year to a cash balance plan, which is on the higher end of the spectrum. With a 5% crediting rate, which is a fancy word for return of sorts, in 10 years, Dr. Smith is going to save about $2.52 million. Additionally, he's going to have saved about $700,000 in taxes over that 10-year period. So this is a massive difference compared to what's possible with the 401k. And this highlights how medical professionals who earn more than $400,000 a year, they have a little extra bandwidth for savings, can benefit tremendously by the higher contribution limits and the tax deferral capabilities of a cash balance plan. So, of course, there's lots of upsides to these things, but the devil's in the details. So the nuances, the downsides, the considerations, first and foremost, these are complex. You're going to have to hire a specialist to help you with these. There's going to be some administrative expense, so you're definitely going to want to make sure that you have a financial advisor, a CPA, and you're going to have to revisit this regularly. But for the tax savings alone, I think it's very well worth it. So to wrap up, cash balance plans are an excellent option for high-income professionals, especially those in the medical field, and especially those who are nearing retirement. They offer substantial tax savings, they have higher contribution limits, and the flexibility for medical professionals are going to be profound.